The Triple A Brekkie Show, as we yarn with deadly choices.
Hey, good morning, you deadly mob out there. That's right, it's time again. It's Tuesday to catch up with the Deadly Choices crew and the IUE crew. Hey, Morgan Evans, just before their country out of my girl. Jizzy put on a good show there Saturday night down there in the Valley. If you haven't seen Morgan Evans live before, go on and check him out. He's going to be up there in Darwin at the end of June, but that show's already been sold out. So all you deadly mob up there in Darwin, you're going to love him. He was awesome. Before that one, Luke Combs' Hurricane. And, of course, we kicked the hour off with Troy Casadale with Trains. All righty. Bola Edrick Lee is in the house. Good morning, Bola. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you for having me in the morning. I'd like to say good morning to my kids on the way to school, so just a quick little shout out to them. But awesome. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Your weekend was all right, eh? Not too busy?
Not too busy. Just watching a bit of footy over the weekend, and always a nice time and a bit of rest and recover and looking after the kids. Now,
look, I've got to ask. Game one didn't go our way. But what are your thoughts on that one? Origin?
Yeah. I think for the odd, probably first half of the game, it was a nice performance by the boys. It was definitely had a good lead there until a little incident happened. But I think all positive signs. I think we're pretty confident going into game two. Little adjustments with injuries sort of in the key areas, but it's a nice way to sort of set up game two, and then game three is here in Brisbane.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, look, in good news, our DC ambassadors, Jamie Chapman and Liv Koenig, won the Women's State of Origin. So how good was that one? Yeah,
despite the girls playing for the Blues, they played an awesome series. The Blues won 3-0, but with the women's rugby league, it's a good opportunity for the girls to play 3 games, have that bit of rivalry with the men. So although they put in a good performance and the Blues won, it's sort of a little bit heartening. So hopefully the men can sort of change the narrative and come home with the win sale.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. All righty, that's enough of the footy talk for now. Oof. We've been joined by the man, the myth himself. I'm so excited to see that I got to do an interview with Lucky this morning. He is the IUE Indigenous Health Senior Pharmacist. Good morning, Lucky.
I think you blokes are playing me up.
Oh, now look, Lucky, I've known you for a long, long time, but it's so good to see you here in the studios off air. You and I were having a yarn, Edrick, about a time that you and I shared down the Gold Coast, but it's definitely not time to share that today with that sort of stuff. So you're here talking to us today. Now, last week, Lucky, we caught up with the doctor and the nurse there last week about the flu season. It's upon us now. So yesterday, first day of June, which is technically on the calendar year winter time.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the actual flu shot and the mist?
Yeah, that's you come up with a good question straight up, Ray.
I try to please you, Lucky.
Yeah. Mate, it's simple as this. The mist is exactly it. It's a mist that goes up your nose, and the normal one's just an injection, like how most vaccines are done. They both work just as good with each other.
So how long's the mist been around for? Because I know to me anyway, it's been a new thing. I haven't heard about the mist before. It's been around long?
Yeah. Oh, it's been over in Europe for I think now, don't quote me, probably about 10 years, I think. It's been around for a while.
Okay.
But they brought it out this year in Australia, and obviously Queensland Health is funding it for everyone from 2 to 17, so... That's really good.
Has it changed the 2 to 17? Was it more the younger kids at first, and then they've extended it?
Yeah. Okay. So originally they were funding it for 2 to 5.
Right.
The TGA, who approves all the medicines, approved for 2 to 17. But since they probably had a bucket load of stock or something, so they went to 2 to 17, and that's great because everyone who can get it now. So
yeah, exactly. And you speak about who can get it, and anyone can get it. When's a good time to get it? The mist or the flu shot?
Either way, yeah. You know what? I reckon right now.
Yeah, cool.
I'll tell you why. Because, to be honest, I was looking at the numbers last night of hospitalisations, and things are pretty good right now, right? Mm-hmm. But if you look at last year, it shot through the roof in June, right? Mm-hmm. It went bazonkers, like the number of hospitalisations from the flu, especially mob.
Yeah.
So getting it now, you're going to beat that peak, hopefully, when it does go through everyone and go through community. And interesting, there's only 4 people in hospital, and 3 of them are over 65. So especially if you're over, I'd say 50 if you're mob, you really should prioritise getting the flu vaccine to beat this spike that's probably going to happen.
Yeah, and of course, looking at the prevention side of things, obviously in terms of, hospitals not necessarily want to be filling up beds there with, flu and all that sort of stuff, influenza. So it's very important to get ahead of it, to do that as well, because obviously they need the beds there for other things that are going on in the hospitals.
Yeah, it's not the most pleasant place to get free food, eh?
Yeah, that's right. now, lucky World No Tobacco Day has passed. That's gone. Yeah. What is this day, and why is it important to IUI and Deadly Choices?
I just like to quote one number. Like if you're over 45 and you're mob, you've got a 50% chance of dying of a tobacco-related disease. And there's 3 of us in this room. You and me, Ray, if I can say, we punched above that limit. So, it's either you or me if we were both smoking, wouldn't be here because of smoking, you know. So that's massive.
It's massive, eh? Yeah, you're not wrong. It's the numbers don't lie too, Lucky. That's the thing that we've learnt. Now, for any of the mob that are thinking of quitting, what steps can they take to start their journey?
Yeah, I mean, the first step is, you really want to. I think it's good if people do it together. Whole families go for it. I mean, a big advantage, you save a lot of coin too. You can spend it on other stuff like, I don't know, fishing gear.
I think that's...
We'll find something.
And then there's a bucket of support out there. There's Quitline, the clinics, we're all pretty well trained. We've got all free NRT in our clinics. Quitline's got free NRT.
Yeah.
So there's lots of stuff. Nicotine replacement therapy, if I have to expand it.
Yeah, if you have to expand it. Now, with that, what have they got there? They've got the gum. What other stuff can they use in terms of the stuff that they utilise for that?
Yeah. So you got the gum, you got lozenges, you've got the mist spray, spray under your tongue, and you got the patches.
Yeah, right.
As well, it just makes it much easier for you. I think anyone should really use it because just why go take the hard path when you've got that. Yeah. Plus support, Yeah,
what other resources are available through IUI and Deadly Choices that support our community around that tobacco and vaping and quitting, essentially?
Yeah. So all the clinics have trained staff. We do keep all that nicotine replacement therapy in the clinics themselves. We've got the awesome work that the DC people do and putting the word out to community and getting the right messages out there. I think that work, especially in the schools, even with vaping now, I think can't underestimate. And the numbers show, that the work you guys are doing at DC is invaluable. And then we've got all the other support resources to wrap around that, like Quitline, My Quit Buddy, and things like that. Especially that little My Quit Buddy app is pretty cool if you ever get onto it. Just shows you how much. Yeah,
how does that one work? Lucky, the app.
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of cool stuff on it. Like it'll show you how much money you're saving. It's got little things to distract you. Like when you've got the urge, you can pop a gum or a spray, and then while you're waiting for that to kick in, which can take about 5 minutes, right? You can use these distraction things which are on there. It's pretty handy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you motivate, you might as well go the whole hog, right? And it doesn't cost you nothing.
That's right.
And the way that we are these days, apps are, highly used. So why not do that and use the app and assist yourself on your journey to help you stop or quit smoking. Now, don't mean to put you on the spot, Lockie. I don't know if you know any of the numbers or any of the things like that, but in terms of vaping, has it changed since the vaping came out? Like, is there a higher or lower number? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but have you seen any change there at all?
Yeah. I haven't looked at the most recent numbers. I'm trying to go the glass half full approach. It's exploded. And Ray and I were just talking about 10 years ago when we caught up at the Gold Coast. Like back then, there was no vapes. Kids would be you'd say you smoke to a kid, they'll be pretty upset with you. Because there's a lot of shame around smoking as a kid. But vaping's just got through everything like a toxin.
Yeah.
And, being glass half full, though, at least I know there were some figures from South Australia last year that actually showed that it plateaued or actually decreased a little bit. And
Okay.
I don't know about the rest of the country in the last 6 months, years, but I'm kind of hoping that's the case. People, understanding it's not the best for you, but I think I'm hoping the hype's dying down, to be honest, because we just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and so obviously they're reaching out for the support and they're utilising our AMSs and other means to get the support, which is very important. All right, Lucky. Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning and having a quick chat with us. I know this particular topic can kind of go on and on because there is lots of support and services out there, and you've been a pharmacist for a very long time. We don't have to go into those numbers. We don't want to show anybody's age here today. But you've been around supporting our mob for such a long time, which is awesome. And we love having people like yourself in the community. And you're very prominent as well. I back in the day, I used to see you turn up to lots of our community events, which is awesome for our mob to see people like yourself who actually get out and attend our community events. I know it meant a lot to me that I saw you interacting with our mob, and you never ever walk past anybody said g'day. You're always happy to have a chat about anything, anytime. So I appreciate your time, Lucky, and all the stuff that you do in the community. Thank you very much. But before we let you go, what's your deadly choice, either for today or for the week or any time?
Yeah. Thanks, Ray. Firstly, it's lovely seeing you, mate. It's a pleasure. And look, my deadly choice is just keep moving. I've got to keep moving. That's the key for me. Good for your head, good for your body. Yeah,
and speaking of keep moving, you're not doing the marathons or anything like that. I know back in the day you used to love doing that sort of stuff. How's the body after doing all those sorts of things? Because I tell you what, something I couldn't do.
Yeah, mate, the back's gone, the knees are gone, but I'm still doing some really long rides, like I rode to Yamba last year.
Yeah, good on you.
And back.
Yeah, right.
Done some long swims as well, so just trying to keep moving and enjoying life, mate. Yeah. And a bit of fishing.
Yeah, you got to throw that fishing in there, that's right. Throw the vapes away and go get yourself a fishing rod, bit of fishing gear.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, thanks very much. Lucky senior pharmacist there over at IUE joining us this morning, chatting about, the mist and the flu shot and, of course, smoking, quit smoking, vapes, all that sort of stuff. Go on and check out the app. Sorry, Lucky, what was the name of the app?
My Quit Buddy.
There you go, My Quit Buddy. Jump on and check out the app. If you're thinking about quitting or starting some sort of a journey, there is help, plenty of help out there available. So don't worry, you are not alone there. Now, Bala Edrick, your daily choice.
Yeah, pretty much similar to Lucky, just to keep moving. At the moment, I'm doing a challenge where I'm doing 100 push-ups a day with the training yard more.
100? So, you're looking to make a comeback in the NRL?
Well, I don't think NRL. I think I might take an echo from Lucky's and try a triathlon or a marathon. I think I've got the figure for it, but in terms of my height, nowhere else. So, but we'll see how we go with this training method of this whole month of just getting active, doing 100 push-ups a day and build up the muscle. What about yourself, Ray?
Look, I'm just trying to get the ponga thing out of my head, to be honest. I'm going mental health ways today. That's my daily choice. Don't think about it. We're going to get them in Melbourne.
That's it.
We're definitely going to get them. All righty. Well, that was the Daily Choices crew and IUE joining us again for another Tuesday here on the Brecky Show.